السلام عليكم ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته. الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام الأتمان الأكملان على خير خلق الله نبينا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه ومن سار على نهجه إلى يوم الدين. يقول الله سبحانه وتعالى: يا أيها الذين آمنوا كتب عليكم الصيام كما كتب على الذين من قبلكم لعلكم تتقون. All praise and thanks due to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and we send our salat and salam upon Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the Holy Quran that, "O who you believe, it has been prescribed for you to observe the fasting of Ramadan as it was prescribed upon the previous ummah to observe the fasting, لَعَلَّكُمْ تَتَّقُونَ, in order that you should fear your Lord, you should have the consciousness of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala." And we have discussed this ayah in many gatherings. Today, we want to talk about one of the scholars, Al-Imam Al-Ghazali, في كتابه الإحياء. He mentions that there are three types of fasting. يعني الإمام الغزالي في كتابه الإحياء ذكر أن هناك 3 درجات للصيام. إن شاء الله سوف نشرح هذه الدرجات حتى لنحصل على توفيق الله سبحانه وتعالى في رمضان. قبل ذلك نذكر حديث الذي ذكره الإمام البيهقي في كتابه. قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم: أعطيت أمتي في شهر رمضان 5 لم يعطهن نبي قبلي. أما الأول فإنهم إذا كان أول ليلة من شهر رمضان نظر الله تعالى إليهم، ومن نظر إليه يعني الله سبحانه وتعالى لم يعذبه أبدا. الخصال الثاني قال: فإن خلوف أفواههم حين يمسون أطيب عند الله من الريح المسك. أما الثالثة فإن الملائكة تستغفر لهم كل يوم وليلة. وأما الرابعة فإن الله عز وجل يأمر جنته فيقول لها: استعدي وتزيني لعبادي أوشك أن يستريحوا من تعب الدنيا إلى داري وكرامتي. وأما الخامسة فإنهم إذا كان آخر ليلة غفر لهم جميعا. There is a unique hadith that illustrates to us the importance of the month that we're going to receive. This month that we talked about in the khutbah yesterday in the Friday sermon, the month of Ramadan, as we mentioned, it is a month of emancipation from the hellfire. Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam mentions in this hadith 5 things. He said, these are merits, these are advantages, these are things that Allah bestowed upon His ummah during the month of Ramadan, and none of the ummah, previous ummah, min ladun Adam alayhi salam, Ibrahim, Nuh, Isa, none of those ummah got the same advantage, got the same favoritism that Allah gave to this ummah during the month of Ramadan. He said, first of all, that during the first day of Ramadan, Allah will look upon this ummah, those mu'mineen that will fast the month of Ramadan. And if Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala looks on you, then you are in the mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That's why in many ahadith, Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam will say that on the day of Qiyam, لا ينظر الله إليه. Allah will not look to these people. And then He will mention them. Why? Because when Allah discards you, disregards you, doesn't look on you, then who is going to have mercy for you? So when Allah looks on this ummah, it is a mercy for that ummah. So Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said that one of the mazaya of this ummah during the month of Ramadan is that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will look upon this ummah. Those believing men and women that will observe fast in the month of Ramadan, Allah will look upon them. And if Allah looks on you, you will not be punished by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The second advantage or merits of fasting the month of Ramadan that Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam mentions that it is being given to this ummah and none of the previous ummah got it, is that when you fast, the breath that comes from your mouth, Allah loves that more than the rih al-misk. More than rih al-misk, and we are talking about rih al-misk in Jannah. Allah loves that breath that comes out of the smell. Allah loves that more than rih al-misk. And that's why Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam mentions in the hadith al-Qudsi that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, all the deeds that we are doing, it is for ourselves. إِلَّا الصِّيَامِ فَإِنَّهُ لِي وَأَنَا أَجْزِي بِهِ. All the things that you're doing, praying, zakat, hajj, umrah, we are doing it for ourselves. We do it for Allah, in that Allah will reward us, rank us in Jannah. But when you fast, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says that you are doing that for Him alone, and no one will reward you except Him, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala alone, on the day of Qiyamah. Because there is the understanding of it. Fasting يشتمل على الصبر. جميع أنواع الصبر. الصبر, patient. If you fast, you accumulate all the kinds of sabr. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the Holy Quran, إِنَّمَا يُوَفَّى الصَّابِرُونَ أَجْرَهُمْ بِغَيْرِ حِسَابٍ. No one knows the reward of the sabr except Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah will give the ajr of sabr on the day of Qiyamah in full. If you fast, تمسك عن الطعام تصبر عن الجوع والعطش. If you fast, you don't eat, you will abstain from food. And that is a patient. You have to have a patience in order to stay away from food, the food that you love, that you want to eat. You will have to have a sabr in order to abstain from water, tea, or drinks that you love. And it will be a sabr for you to abstain from things that Allah make it halal for you. Your wife, your lust, all these things you will stay away from it because you have sabr. And Allah said that He will fulfill the ajr of the sabirin on the day of Qiyamah in full. If you fast, if someone come and beat you or fight you or have confrontational moment with you, what are you going to say to him? Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, فَإِنْ سَابَّهُ أَحَدٌ أَوْ شَاتَمَهُ فَلْيَقُلْ إِنِّي صَائِمٌ. If you are fasting, if someone come and make a problem with you, dispute with you, then you will say to him that I am observing fasting. I'm not going to spend my time disagreeing or committing, talking or obscenity or anything that against Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So all these are kinds of sabr that you are maintaining during the fast of the month of Ramadan. And Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said that the 13th is that on the day of Ramadan, from the first day till the last day, every day the malaika will be making istighfar for you. The malaika will make istighfar for you. And we know al-malaika ibadullahi mukramun. They are honored servant of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. They don't disobey Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. They are the people that will be praying for you from the first day, from the first night of Ramadan until the last night of Ramadan. And the 13th is, and the 14th is this. Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said that Allah will then, Azza wa Jal, will tell Jannah that Jannah, prepare. There are a group of my servants who fast the month of Ramadan. They are now coming to enter you. They are now getting ready to inhabit you. And we know Jannah, it is Darul Qarar. We know Jannah, it is Nuzulan. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the Holy Quran, Nuzulan min Ghafurir Rahim. It is a place of entertainment. Anything that you're thinking about in this life, it is tiny. Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said in the hadith that there will, on the day of Qiyamah, a man will be brought. This person, he lived the best life on the face of the earth. He got all the khayrat, the mansions, the villa, the cars, everything that he wanted in this life, he got it. Allah gave it to him. But he was not among the ibadullah. He didn't worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He was kafir. He disobeyed Allah. He rejected the message of Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. They will brought this man on the day of Qiyamah. Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, فَيُغْمَسُ فِي نَارِ جَهَنَّمْ غَمْسًا. He will be put, he will just be thrown into hellfire for just a second and just pull and pull out. It's just like in a blink of eye. And then this man will be asked, هَلْ مَرَّ عَلَيْكَ نَعِيمٌ قَطْ. Did you have any joy in your life? He will say, La wallah. I didn't enjoy nothing. All the cars, the houses, the villa, the yachts, they said, no, I didn't enjoy nothing. Just a second. Less than a second. And a man will be brought on the day of Qiyamah. يعني عاش حياة البؤس والفقر وكذا يؤتى به يوم القيامة. And then he will be admitted to Jannah for just a second and brought back. And then he will be asked, هل مر عليك بؤس قط؟ فيقول لا والله. There was no faqr, there was no sickness, there was no ta'ab, there was nothing, humiliations, poverty. I didn't experience nothing in Jannah because of 1 second in Jannah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us Jannah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bestow His ni'mah upon us and give us Jannah. And finally, Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, فَإِذَا كَانَ آخِرُ لَيْلَةٍ يعني ليلة من رمضان غفر الله لهم جميعا. On the last night of Ramadan, on the last day of Ramadan, Allah will forgive all of our sins. Those people that fasted the month of Ramadan, Allah will forgive all their sins. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala forgive our sins. However, for us to obtain this ajr, for us to fast this fasting, we have to know, as Imam al-Ghazali said in his book, Kitab al-Ihya, that there are 3 darajat of fasting. The first one, he said, صوم العموم. The second one is صوم الخصوص. The third one, he said, صوم خصوص الخصوص. What are these levels? أولا قال هناك 3 مراتب لأهل الصوم، يعني الذين يصومون رمضان، قال هناك 3 مراتب. المرتبة الأولى مرتبة صوم العموم. The general public, everyone is going to fast. وهذا معناه كف عن الطعام والشهوة. Everyone, if you are fasting, you will say, I'm not going to eat from Fajr until the sunset. I will not sleep with I will not have a sexual relationship with my wife. I will not drink water. هذا صوم العموم. The صوم الخصوص, and there is يعني الصالحين. What is that? It is كف الجوارح السمع والبصر والرجل and جميع الآثام, is that you will abstain from every آثام, your limbs. بمعنى, you will not lie with your tongue. When you are fasting the month of Ramadan, you will not lie. You will not involve yourself in what? Al-ghiba. An-namima, to take good story from one person to another in order to destroy among 2 mu'min. You will not do that. An-namima. You will not insult. You will not involve yourself in obscenity. يعني الشتم والسب. If you are fasting صوم الخصوص, الصالحين والمقربون, what they will do? Their hands will not take anything that is haram. They will not see something that is haram upon them. Like during the month of Ramadan, you spend all your time watching movies. And movies, we know most of the time will have يعني haram in it. صوم الخصوص, you will not go to places that is haram. So that is the second level right there. صوم الخصوص, the special fasting of the special people. وهذا للأنبياء والمقرب هم يصومون صوم العموم صوم الخصوص وصوم خصوص الخصوص وذلك يفكرون بقلوبهم ما يهتمون بأمور الدنيا يعرفون بأن الله سبحانه وتعالى قدر لهم كل شيء حياتهم مماتهم كل شيء الله قد قدر الله لهم. Al-Anbiya, they will know that they will perform they will abstain from food, they will abstain from all these lustful things, they will not backbite, they will not insult, they will not do anything that is haram, plus they will spend all their night thinking about Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. They will spend all their day thinking about Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. وَيَتَفَكَّرُونَ في خلق السماوات والأرض ربنا ما خلقت هذا باطلا سبحانك. They will think about every single thing that Allah has bestowed upon them while they are fasting. So basically, they will not be thinking about their bank account during the Ramadan. They will be thinking about their family. ولكن أساسهم الأساس أنهم يفكرون في الله سبحانه وتعالى. يقضون أيامهم في الطاعات في تلاوة القرآن والذكر. They will spend their day reading Quran, reciting dhikr, mentioning the name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, glorifying Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, doing everything that is kind to them. And during the night, they will stand in tahajjud, they will stand in qiyam al-layl, they will recite Quran, they will make dua. That's why it is reported that Yunus alayhi salam كان يرفع ليونس مثل أعمال أهل الأرض من الصالحات. Yunus alayhi salam, it is reported that during the time of Yunus, those people that used to live, all their good, all the righteous things that they will do, their ajr, if you put them together, Yunus will get the same thing. يعني أهل الأرض أعمالهم الصالحة كان يرفع مثلها ليونس في كل يوم. قالوا يعني في الحديث قال لم يكن يعمل بجوارحه أعمال أهل الأرض إلا أنه كان يتفكر في خلق الله سبحانه وتعالى، يتفكر بقلبه في صنائع الله سبحانه وتعالى، يتفكر، قلبه معلق بالله سبحانه وتعالى، قلبه كان معلق بالآخرة، كان يفكر في الجنة والنار. Yunus alayhi salam, he will not do all the things, good things that the people will do on earth at that time, but yet he will get the same reward of them. Why? Because he will spend the whole day, the whole night thinking about the creations of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, thinking with his heart about Allah, about the risala that Allah has given him, thinking about the creations of Allah, Jannah, Nar. He will learn and think about all these things. So he will get the ajr of Ahl al-Jannah, Ahl al-Ard on that day. So basically what we're talking about here is that when you are fasting and we want to fast, inshallah, our fast should not be about only abstaining from food and sharab. يعني صومنا لا يكون بس الإمساك عن الطعام والشراب. That's not a صوم. الصوم حقيقي لازم نصوم، وإذا صمنا عن الطعام والشراب من الفجر إلى الغروب لازم نمسك ألسنتنا عن الكذب وعن الخيانة وعن الغيبة وعن النميمة وعن الفحش. كل شيء حرام نمسك عن ألسنتنا عن هذا. وكذلك إذا صمنا عن الطعام والشراب ما نأتي ونفطر على حرام. يقال شخص يبني قصرا ويهدم مصرا. There is an example. يقال if you fast the whole day, you don't do anything haram, but yet if you want to make iftar, go make iftar upon haram. It is as if you are building a palace, but yet you are destroying a nation. يعني أنت تبني قصر جميل ولكن أنت تهدم في نفس الوقت المدينة برمتها. فهل هذا معقول؟ لا، هذا غير معقول. فماذا نعمل؟ إذا كنا نصوم عن الحرام، وإذا أفطرنا نفطر على الحلال. At the end of these lectures, I would just like to remind you and myself about the things that we have to do during the month of Ramadan. One of all is that we should always keep making dua. Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said in a hadith that whenever you say, Allah, grant me Jannah 3 times, Jannah will ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, oh Allah, your servant so and so has just asked that you should grant him Jannah, give me Jannah, give him Jannah. And then Allah will grant you Jannah. If you say, Allahumma, oh Allah, I seek refuge from an-nar 3 times. Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, Allah will make nar, to ask Allah to protect you from nar. So there is something that we can do through when we're fasting. Qira'at al-Quran. We should always recite Quran. As we mentioned in one of our lectures, that there are scholars who said, if you want to recite the entire Quran 1 times during the month of Ramadan, you should recite 3 pages or 4 pages after each and every salat. Before or after Fajr, you should pray you should recite 4 verses, 4 pages. Then before or after Dhuhr, 3. Asr, 3. Maghrib, 3. Isha, 3. If you do that, 3 pages, you will be able to complete the entire Quran 1 time during the month of Ramadan. And what is the ajr that when you recite the Quran? Uthman bin Affan, he used to spend almost about 7 times. He would recite the entire Quran in 1 salat. And this was reported from many scholars. Imam Abu Hanifa, Ahmad, Malik, those scholars, they spent time with the Quran. In fact, there were some scholars when during the month of Ramadan, قال يغلقون حوانيتهم ويقولون الآن نستقبل شهر القرآن فيقضون أيامهم في تلاوة القرآن. If you want to recite the entire Quran twice, 12 pages before or after every single salat. If you want to recite the Quran 3 times during the month of Ramadan, then you should read before every salat 12 pages. And every single ayah that you're going to recite, you get ajr. Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, when you say Bismillah ar-Rahman, Alhamdulillah, alif is harf, that is ashr darajat. Lam, ashr darajat. Ha, ashr darajat. Mim, ashr darajat. So every single letter that you found, you will get 10 ranks with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala on the day of Qiyamah. And Allah can increase that ajr liman yasha. Allah can increase that ajr ila 700 وضع liman yasha. If Allah will, He will make that 10 to 700 ajr. And these are ujur that we're talking about. So we should recite Quran, make dua for ourselves, our ummah, our community. We should make dua for those sick people that cannot fast. We should pray for them. We should also make iftar sa'imin. We should give iftar sa'imin. We should encourage that in our community, to invite people to make breakfast in the masjid. Taraweeh, Salatul Taraweeh. We should do that. We should also be kind to people. We should invite non-Muslims in our community. والله بالله تعالى مرة من المرات وجدت واحد في المدينة فدار بيني وبينه حديث، فهو من الهنود الحمر الامريكان دول، فقال لي انت من فين؟ انا قلت له انا من هذه الدولة، جيت هنا لأدرس وكذا وكذا. قال هل تعرف محل يسمونه Islamic Foundations of Lincoln؟ قلت له نعم. قال مرة من المرات في رمضان مشيت عندهم أفطرنا طعام، قال والله هم من أحسن الناس. هذا من واحد خمار، هو في تلك الوقت يشهد بحسن ضيافة أهل المسجد. He said, I went to the masjid during that month of Ramadan and they just invited me and we sat and I ate with them and I saw how they pray, how they read Quran, and I was so grateful. وهذا الرجل من الكتاب، يعني هو يكتب يعني في الصحف كذا. فهذا شيء عجيب، هذه رسالة، هو يبلغ للآخرين بأنهم يعني these things that you're saying about Islam, this, it is not true. You go, they will receive you. You go, they will be ready to embrace you. وهذا هو الإسلام الحقيقي. حسن أن نحسن علاقتنا مع الله سبحانه وتعالى وأن نحسن علاقتنا مع الآخرين. هذا هو حقيقة الإسلام. حتى الحيوانات داخلين في هذه الرحمة. The mercy of Islam covers every single thing. That's what Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, that imra'a baghiya, a woman, she was a prostitute during the time of Bani Israel. Allah forgave her sins for what? because she was thirsty. She went and found a water. She drew from the well, drank from the water, and then she found a dog. كلب. She went back and gave water to this dog. And then Allah forgave all her sins and granted her Jannah. So that is the real Islam. And we know the incident that took place in Arizona a few days ago. الخبر التي حصل في أريزونا. في يعني خبر واحد من الإخوة رسل لي فيديو، مقطع كذا من الفيديو. في أناس الذين لبسوا ثياب يعني في شتم الإسلام وكذا كذا. ففي واحد من المؤسسين لهذه المنظمة يعني ضد الإسلام وكذا، قال أهل المسجد استضافوه، يعني أناس عندهم مسدسات وكذا خارجين المسجد. ففي واحد من الإخوة استضاف واحد من هؤلاء الرجال، قال تعال عندنا وشوف ماذا نعمل. والله هذا الرجل دخل المسجد وجلس، شاف الناس يصلون، بعد الصلاة جاء وتحدث مع أهل الكوميونتي، رجع قال والله بالله تعالى الثوب الذي أحمله التي لبسته لن ألبسه أبدا. قال إني شفت بأم عيني أشياء يعجز اللسان عن وصفه. قال هذا هو الحقيقة، هذا هو الذي أريد. قال أناس محترمين، أناس يعني مكرمين. A man who was among those people that were demonstrating against Islam, this, that, the people of the masjid invited him. And when they invited one of those people who spend their money, time, effort to go and demonstrate against Islam, he came and saw the people praying. When they prostrate, he saw the humiliations that people are doing for their Allah, the Allah who created them. He came back and he said, I will never ever insult Islam. I will never ever insult this community. So these people are good people. These people are people that we have to respect, we have to have conversation with to change the Islamophobia that is spreading all around. So عباد الله وأحبتي في الله، في هذا الشهر لازم نكون يعني سفراء لهذا الدين إلى غير المسلمين، سفراء لهذا الدين لغير المسلمين. نتأدب معهم في الكلام، نتأدب معهم في المعاملات، نكون صادقين معهم، نكون يعني صادقين ونكون أمناء معهم. الإسلام انتشر في محلات ماليزيا، الدكتور موجود هنا يصدقنا على هذا الكلام، ماليزيا وإندونيسيا وفلبين، لا أن يعني معارف أو كذا، انتشر من حسن معاملة الصحابة والتابعين والمسلمين الذين هاجروا إلى هذه الديار. كانوا إذا قال لأي واحد منهم أنا آتيك يعني الساعة 8 صباحا، الساعة 8 يأتي وهو واجب موجود. ليش؟ كانوا يوفون بعهودهم. إذا تمنتم على حاجة يرجعها لك كما كان. فكان فيهم أمانة وانتشر الإسلام. مالي، مملكة مالي. We know the empire of Mali. How Islam came all the way from North Africa all the way to those places. الإسلام انتشر من شمال إفريقيا إلى حد غرب إفريقيا في عصر الممالك، يعني مملكة مالي، عن تجارة والصدق والأمان. هكذا الإسلام انتشر في هذه الدول، لا عن الحروب كما يدعى، لا والله، الإسلام انتشر عن حسن الخلق. فلازم عباد الله يجب علينا أن نكون سفراء لهذا الدين لغير المسلمين، نبين لهم الحقيقة، نكون صريحين معهم، نوضح لهم، نكون مبسوطين، نهدي لهم إن كانوا بحاجة، نحسن إليهم. فكل هذا من الدين، لأن النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم ما بعثه الله إلى هذه الأمة وإلى العالمين إلا رحمة من الله سبحانه وتعالى. وما أرسلناك إلا رحمة للعالمين، ما قال للمسلمين، قال للعالمين. فلازم يكون عندنا رحمة، يكون عندنا حسن الخلق لهؤلاء، نتأدب مع الناس مسلمين وغير مسلمين، نحسن إليهم. لذلك النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم لما كان في المدينة كان يحسن إلى الجيران. فمثلا كان في جار من الجيران كان يؤذي النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم، فمرة من المرات النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم لم يرى أي نوع من الأذى منه، فالنبي صلى الله عليه وسلم احتسب أنه لعلها مريضة، فزارها النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم. قالت يا محمد، في معنى الحديث: أنا أؤذيك يوميا وأنت تزورني؟ الزبالة كلها أرميها في محلك، في مكانك، مع كل هذا تأتيني اليوم وتزورني؟ لماذا؟ قال: لم أجد الزبالة والأذى التي كنت أجد منك، لذلك ظننت بأنك مريضة، لذلك جئت أزورك. فأسلمت. بمثل هذه الأمور نستطيع أن ننشر الإسلام، لا بالحروب ولا بتعدي على حقوق الآخرين. So there is a month that we have to be a diplomacy, that we have to employ diplomacy towards non-Muslims. We should be kind to them, truthful to them, and be kind to ourselves, grateful to ourselves. And if we do that, inshallah, Allah will grant us the best in this month. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala put barakah in our Ramadan. Allahumma taqabbal minna shahr Ramadan. Allahumma barik lana fi Ramadan. Allahumma barik lana fi Sha'ban. Wa ballighna Ramadan. Allahumma barik lana fi Sha'ban. اللهم بلغنا رمضان. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار وادخلنا الجنة مع الأبرار يا عزيز يا غفار. هذا وصلى اللهم على نبينا محمد.